Messi yentia me bom mudin so mashada na me bom mudin me perform battle for Mrs. Speaker Abangba me were corrupt what many anu voter Speaker Abangba me were corrupt and make the entry corrupt achira mo we are wire ne wo yiri mo waboa procurement ntia and this for the shima before penam dia twim
coffee what domain no say
what me nya hwe be cast match them Speaker Aban Sumani Babi were corrupt simple as ABCD Mesi who wa yiri mu bibi wo parliament pa interfere come tafre and what in wa yiri mu adodo dia na I were very corrupt person
very corrupt
and Adoli Kaliofo mo speaker were very corrupt
extremely
what in any no you said you were here boko ne ni ade wa hwe ya wu hu se adanko dada do very corrupt individual
more fire
we ko be president edi it would have been the cardinal sin of this nation
more fire yes no frames
as I'm sure for wo ni hwe wa asem was Supreme Court won koka no, unfortunately, the lawyer I am a very good friend. A lawyer Tadio sorry. Na make enya de papa maka.
There be so ndo ena djuma.
O ena djuma. Anu woni ni nyina free wa Upper West State.
Freedom.
Speaker you corrupt.
More fire.
Yes, very corrupt. There wa ye nyina me say. Waboa. Enya Ghana bia no peso protect.
Unprotected.
Yes, we procurement speaker.
More fire. PPA.
PPA. One way public procurement speaker.
PPP.
Public procurement.
PPP.
Public private partnership. No, corrupt speaker. Very makas. Me should not make a. Meaning you so mega.
There be you could
Because the second week of November. We are in the first week.
Yes.
So next week.
Pound for pound.
We will give speaker pound for pound. No man cherebo omo opposition kura how corrupt they are.
Freedom.
No mo jaban,
yeah.
Na ye beso.
Sir.
O rebenim. Aben abadwuma. Obi emi mama mfo ne mekabi. Speaker Abamba be shiemu oshiemu waboa. Needless. What the miamia aya so odwene wo yeso wo say Akufo the executive and the judiciary has sinned against parliamentary one was sinning against parliament more.
That's what
no government was sinning speaker he is a sin against our parliament.
Precisely so.
We don't know a good parliament. The Fourth Republic.
No, now they make us man into so. And I just Mr. Speaker, he has sinned against parliament.
Yes.
And he has sinned against the people of Bato, the people of Mepe, the people of Ghana.
More fire.
Speaker, he sinned against them.
More fire.
Men America.
More fire.
And me bia ni chire mo agi sam kokko bono.
Freedom.
Timo bia me said we dwene Ghana ho and we dwene Ghana ho and we dwene Ghana and we miss wo yiri mu nyina kakrantia fo yiri mu sa no na Akufo Addo aban no so ni tiri se me de no asesa de akoma no me na make manase azure buku kurehim
Freedom.
so wo yiri mu a na de akoma wo sense manfo na ba jari wo manfo no aba me kase speaker corrupt as manfo na ba me frɛ o so momra Mrs. Speaker wo yiri mu nyina wo pekakra Akufo Addo so de beko
More fire.
ai wo mo ba ye Fourth Republic wo mo didi say term parliamentarians no
Yes.
wo mo de ma adwene di agro NDC fo ni nyina the busam se mun ko busa ato force say eye da no ka so beko Bank of Ghana eye demonstration
More fire.
3 days na fe wo ko ye amoto obukro mu jaye
Freedom.
Wasa na chi.
Freedom.
NDC fo no mo ye corrupt papa
Extremely.
You know dey pay abamwaba.
Mo ma wo mo 137 ese ko mo de ko boa wo mo ko ye sika no mo de gigi o
More fire.
me catcher pain me si NDC MPs no wo mo ni speaker there wo ji papa
Bi.
anya ready bi anya nice aye ready speaker asem o se lines aye ready when nim ye hare
Yanko.
Ye one year.
Ko jo be catch no sore ho.
Sore wo baji ko se bia na huna ayi one day keka no ha. Se ade se show ne enko na MPP headquarters ana. Oba ko e utiri so. Ah, press body. Who try me mempo asa onko na MPP headquarters. Utiri so na ba ko ye show no. Wo, ha. Omo ya
dani station NPP.
Ade.
Do ye wogumo mama mfa mu party se me ham party.
Oh, bia
wo. Na party gum me papa dia. Enti me what's party no. Obia mfa NPP sam ni NDC sam me ham adwen.
Ma me ne praise boarding kasa ya cha gira nchen. Prince wo gina he.
Mira ba so me look at me wo Accra Conference Center the dome ani mo Mira.
Wo hwe parliament ho no.
Bacha Mira.
Wo ade na go so ho say na tie ho.
Mira, mama na wase na mma etiefo ache. Say wo de toto na otwe miensa anam yunu a ye ba ya na efi ahmachi no num na haye nika ketiketi Mira ela haye din sene ntia ha no. Haye din na yenim sese ne nura speaker yen centrofo hie mu a centrofo ye bisa say enne hwan na ten ni paso na hwan na trabe kuma wasobo ya o kire se eno nye speaker adwuma na no ye ship na adwuma enti wantimi anka se sene asumdue beba na Supreme Court for a won di won hwehwehwa yen 7 presidency no won transfer that parliament yen transfer nti se agency na meka ye no se dom dodo no montra bibenkum so dom kuma wo metra minifa so naka ebesata no sa settlement na ntimi ama no nti na yen se ne so ke bia won bebantem asmira ameka se afanu ni na enya de se efiti anopa bi se enemetumi nu ha machi no midura bi se no sia apapa on sima bi se aduonu enkono na bidu ha mani twa emrashi bidwani ba ko bia so se sia na yewa BT baba ono kwa wa mewura dom num obejinjira ya na pasanda na go office
BT baba ne hwan
Mira ono BT baba aha ono na ko free NDC kokos side no ono pe na wa be fa ha se ya wasa akọ main parliament a omiji se okọ ni office ebi Mira ofi ho a de di wo ye bambosem se ne da no a mra se bidwa be sin konwa speaker aja ne sinidie anopa na ye no ene asrafo ene policefo eni na wa ha asrafo a meka asojafo a hye uniform na won so wo hwo wa ho fade na ejira brane won wa ha se minyehu danon kraman na wande no on ba e be hwehwa ye ho no safo ndi wonya maye but oba parliament empatemu ase ya titu Accra International Conference Center ha ni twi ni twi aso bia ba bia na Mira de se bo se asrafo mi no miesa ejina ho a won de onwani a kyerɛkyerɛ mia wo gina obobai police force so edimu akotene pa ansa na parliament bambofo wo ha fa o marshals no saa bambo adwuma ko miesa yi na anopai won di dwuma on wato pempem osi from conference center ni mo asa na obewura mu no main entrance no on wato pempem wo ho asa na wo wuram na u de awura the dome ba bia on abosa apata no bia won kyerɛ mu no eno so on waye pempem no ba ko ho asa na okodi dome ni mu ho asa na obewura mu no won so no bambofo no ebi so wo ho Mira nti had ne de boko nti mi free ase na mi nua parliament wan kasa on be adada okwa episode na aba na tititi won offices na enkomotwetwe a ekoso ewe kire so no se ne na yewe enu a NDC for se twofo shemu yura kwame abuja governance ono no ye NDC episode no don fefo wo fi ase nti ye first ship adakuma se bidwane no Okatakyie wadaroma se twofo shemu speaker ani ye kasa ya che ye be se don shubie se numachi no ofre yo se MPP for emre won ho ase na won metra minority afa won nje on new status a won enya no na won meye adwuma won fa ban adwuma mra no won ye ma won hwe won se won be majority na majority ti next aban adwuma enka won NDC ti se won ye majority no and won test speaker say fa so a won hwe ni mu se won de aban adwuma be ye oman no eni na so fa so de ba won be boa ama won waye ne mo mo be chichire twan say won tra dom kuma ho de a ene won be pija won mu ama ya de say aban adwuma be
governance na kan asem no
I
was still no upon all the ruling of the Supreme Court, no. Still one find judgment. Yes, sir.
As a person, no speaker, your maho. Now, Kauti speaker and some more kind of idea. Not just any idea, say, by crowd say, or Bebaho, as I say, was say, in the constitutional crisis, where you Chief Justice, say, you need Parliament, Ghana, you need constitutional crisis, and your Kayano. Nimum, a buying. Ɛna ɛyɛ judiciary anaasɛ abinety for no ɛna wɔn de wɔn hwɛn if parliament sɛm mu ɛne ti sisi also LGBTQ ɔmampanin sa yɛ koraa no ɛyɛ judiciary ɛne ɔmampanin ayɛ bɔne ɛde etia ɔman constitution a ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn bɛpɛ mu ɛka wɔn bɔne na wɔn srɛ bɔne fakyɛ nti mira deɛ owie yɛ no wɔse saa gyinasie no so wɔde ama ne lawyer sɛ the Supreme Court said on Chin win is inside, but the man the lawyers and they court to a bit. To an idea. Besides, or
their money lawyers, but until so their money lawyers, is he going to respect the decision of the court? Because court among orders, which he is supposed to respect per the constitution, and you make a constitution in the should be as a court to no orders, not when tia. Grounds for high crime. Now, even in the case of the president and the vice president, it is grounds for impeachment. It is saying, we bet court orders, whether he likes the orders or he doesn't, whether he will move a motion to offset it or not. Obet court orders and our own tea.
Mira, I know this son was say, I don't pay over Tracia, but now December to Jawan. Now, who said you are kicking on there? Mid dear. And we are uti on one of some day, and I'm say beer. I just a beer nay, and a beer foot to Bokum, and a son of Baba Chinajas inside there. As I say, Okaye, if you should say, dear Okaye no, or Betche Najine, and Wukunyana at Tom Pino. We see Jinaye, and will be actually a Genesis as insane. He made comment on the vacant seat. He has not ruled on it. Tidubia, Ukujinaha, who is Regina. Any year, boss, I don't pay or bar, or between the two. Yeah, train say, a year no to Nibabo. Now I bet can I say, now ya share your debate to Jack. So the can be sent a GSC a C and I see a beer Musmira. Yeah, sure say, one swat to say on Waka German, a year MPCR or a US speaker swatcher or a truck with Yasin saying, now Supreme Court to say, one trust who say, Supreme Court will be a seminal. One baby fear her, no one bar. One bet na here na so one bar speaker the mayor walk you out send your standing orders no ekano it we nyema bia and ye hwe mu but so tie you bra Kingsford abamba be na nra ne say tro for shemu dia we just see for me rakadachie na and na asate no ane de no onyin tu mu say obi a overturn the decision na take ye no
praise you better sit odi in the we bia frame
that's a good yeah.
Where you century in your war parliamentary Prince Body and your tenant Gagovi? Speaker need to me be Constitution Article 24 was say failure to obey or carry out terms of an order or direction made or given under clause 2 of this article constitutes high crime. Under this constitution and shall, in the case of the president and the vice president, constitute a ground for removal from office under this constitution. Now, what is Article 2.2 saying? Clause 2 of Article 2, say, the Supreme Court shall, for the purpose of a declaration under Clause 1 of this article, make such orders and give such directions as it may consider appropriate, or say as the Supreme Court may consider appropriate. So when Supreme Court on the Constitution money to me was say as they may consider appropriate. Appropriate. Now a demonstration. It may consider appropriate for giving effect or enabling effect to be given to the declaration so made. Now, young kind clause 1 is was it a person who alleges that an enactment or anything contained in or done under the authority of that or any other enactment. You can enactment mra ya in the parliament ni ade. And was it obi say se mra bia ya clause 1 a 2 clause 1a no. Was it say obi tina se no hunu se yakoye mra bi. Na se sa mra no bibia ya kan wom ana mra ni nyina ana se bibia no or any act or omission si obi aye bibie ana wanye bibi so constitution no kura nya se wo ye bibi nko awo na emom se eye se mramu no ye bibi na wanya sa de koro no obi timi de ukọ eye supreme court se supreme court enhyew wo ma mandamus order na kokọ ye sa de no
eye
mra de di kan no ye article 2:1 was say any act or omission of any person is inconsistent with or is in contravention of the provision of this constitution may bring an action in the Supreme Court for a declaration to that effect. It's your constitution say obi ye bibi ye mra bi na bibi wo mra nim na se mra no any constitution de e kan bo ebra ese nipa bi de ba eye wo ma obi atumi so long as we Ghana ni na no kura no choda na enye nipa say yayi wo mo ya wo say artificial person wo mo ruling in so many cases in the case of Psalm number 2 ni ade yayi constitutional law no manage hu nsem hu nti yes fedi akani ade wo jump for cases obodi koye eti wo se obi ekase obi ade bi a waye mra bi a yahye se mra no bibi wo mu na tia constitution no whether a speaker whether a Akufo-Addo enti na Akufo-Addo ko share COVID-19 emra act 1019 na a professor Jetria etena se no ofre justice Remsa say wo bra Akufo-Addo mra ya wa hye no wasi ye nkonkoda na constitution ne money to me if ye ni 1960 constitution 1960 constitution na ma president no to me mo ye yesani with the help of parliament.
And the antisa.
And then Ibri Akuto ni one case in ba ya bedroom pempenso bia. After you say the protection of the fundamental human right of the people no. Yem fan share a year executive nensa ebiu. Ye de ba ko share court nensa. Yem fan share bamba bensa. Ye de ba ko share court nensa.
No adenya ne abekeke.
Wa be ye do pe ababa mesu otu o power drunk plenty. Senka tumi no be kanensa de ade wo ye no ko obebiri mo pa. And yes court no under article 12 and ye dey share nensa say na do protection of the fundamental right of the people. Wo court no na abehwe so. Dey me go that say. Sir. And the Supreme Court no ayi constitution dey say. Your constitution we under article 1 na dey the supreme law of the nation. It took article 1 2 say the constitution shall be the supreme law of Ghana and any other law found to be inconsistent with any provision of this constitution shall to the extent of the inconsistency be void.
More fire.
It mrebia ye beshe say your standing orders of parliament you said you na ne constitution be boy bra no o ye ne parliament in so die bay
emfanya hwe
mi pesa mi bisa asem say the air kwaso wo parliament speaker why na adwene say emi say mra no minim say de o matwero wo mra hye bedwam ho a e bo ne brase woti mi
obi anu obetimi atwero mra hye bia obedwam a e beburu constitution so
ti sa na kwa basa na wato say ye beka say wato mra na why ne wo say opinion speaker kokodru mra na nim na mpanimfo de wo ho no e bo no
eti say a matter of public interest. Supreme Court are making so many rulings on it. A ban fundamental human right protection. Article 33 say you found High Court.
More fire.
It is will be a teacher for who deals. The entry of Moya and the San say Supreme Court no need the capacity say there will be a bubia near time the court will be TOB. It's here this half fundamental human right. Article 33 Emma a year Supreme High Court. It took Article 130 no. Article 130 says subject to the protection of fundamental human rights. And Article 33 the Supreme Court shall have original jurisdiction. Yanka Article 130 in here. Article 130 no say subject to the jurisdiction of the High Court in the enforcement of the fundamental human rights and freedoms as provided in Article 33 of this Constitution. The Supreme Court shall have exclusive original jurisdiction in all matters relating to enforcement or interpretation of this constitution.
More fire.
So Supreme Court to pay. And I say, eba say achinenegye ba constitution ne ho. Eba say obi aye bibia tia constitution no. Ono pe ne word interpretation and the enforcement of regional jurisdiction. No other person. No other court. It is a obi again say the speaker abamba ben ye no. Tia mbra. Emra ne ma ho kwan say any Ghanaian bia betimi atam de court no say Supreme Court the abamba ben ye it offends the constitution.
More fire.
Na je so bia mfa nkode a Supreme Court ntimi nya hwe.
Asemo enu Supreme Court. Asemo enu Supreme Court ani monimu asem ka. Nya radio so asem no di. Name when you move a motion Supreme Court will pretend as though oniani. Aha. Eti mo bia ma meye ana yabamba ben so chemra ne fine. Was Supreme Court ma odesia.
Ese odiso.
Ese odiso. One na nya adwena ko Supreme Court wa bio.
No wasa akwaji.
Na ko kire die ntia wonye ne nya adwena. Emeye press conference na emetutu futuro ngu manfo na ni asdo. Make sense wo lawyer ni
mapa.
Na press conference ni edidi mra.
Ti say ya woni so ya still was say NPP form from wo ho dom kuma no mo ntiase metena se ya NPP form so person obeti ase. Oh.
O say no obeka baby.
O say afi no obeka.
Sa.
Botan o mbetena se.
Anu obeka say NPP form no nkotena se na
NPP. Omo bo mbetena ba bi omote.
Enti dani omo me ntiase ye nti se koba se wanya ne saa eno na me nso be pese me se hunu se ekoba se chinchinchi atwan the Supreme Court de abankyerkyere mu efa na ade e wo se wo ye anamo a wo se wotuo ni nyina na wanyi so na obi ampagya asam na datra akwakosi se obi antimi nya ho hwe
the Supreme Court ma orders na went here under article 2 or say it constitute high crime. And article 2.4 actually high crime no de be ye wo. Eti
o he say timi tu na de so.
Yetimi tu ade so. Yanka article 2.2 ni bio. And me am go constitution ni constitution a black and white document where you may constitutional law lecturer. Justice Remsai was it the letter and the spirit. You must read the letter and the spirit. E dey tin ye de show. Sa article 2.2 yi efri baby na aba bedu baby. Say wo mo ye no kura no we nra lawyer ba ko so peria koto ne ba fo sa ria koto case gbedema versus ye kan say ye one hwan ne wo mo nyina aba bedru ba bia wo mo se wo ye bibi tia constitution as Supreme Court pen wo jurisdiction
asa say oka o ho kwan say oka
awu no versus ye one hwan ye where you
ade de o pese wo ye ntu wasua papa
sense hunu no awu
wa chiegu ni trimbaza
so o man
ya mfra wa te wo trim
o man mfra me na mnim die no
na wo trim na wo de ye ayi versus
wa be fro
me ma mfra me ho de da
say mo be jo APM za de say we APM
obeye
na APM ti mejo so
emran mom de wasua fa
da bi me go so
in fact baby I would recra was you
say papa no person niam o ye no me de menti ase o
ade
the was what speaker na asem menti ase the entire menti ase ne say manfo bi ato aba e na omo ayi omo nkrofo say omo meye adwuma mo say no nkwa ho eso say we ayi omo afiri ho
eno de se constitution ye twro ne sa say obi say if Supreme Court ma interpretation say article 97 a year 1G and H no na se kire no dia ene ye ni won hweka if say ye ne ma sa kwan se constitution in kire ne sa
na sa na kire dia
enti ne ye ko busa Supreme Court say we mu se na se kire nie we mu so se na se kire nie na Supreme Court sa dia ye na ayi four bearers of the constitution no etro ye no edian pa no mo pa kire
cause mentiase
enti omo metrans no mo nya omo adwuma
na we nyina efri akufado no so twadwo no a woni Okatakyie Professor Okatakyie mo pe ayi for mena ni no dia ye no de ana mo ko gina 97 ye na mo ye eti president awo set ye no so na ade but the president of Okatakyie in my opinion humbly was wrong.
Yes.
So we cannot allow that to continue.
Wakofa jataba no abeye no.
Ana na etware no a.
Ani omo nya din ayi na ntwa mutu wo mo a.
Dabi. Ayi emra you see Ghana Quran yai. Omo free bibi jurisprudence. The development of the law as a theories of law develop here. Now the jurisprudence develop here wo tested the law in court. Yes, I'm per mansion.
Bakuna ye rogwa.
Yes.
Bakuna ye no ntrese. Yes, aman. Debi nso meto aso.
Mo pesa mo nso kura mo ba be minister se ne ade.
Na to da court.
Ya tutia wa was makwa independent. Na wo tena so yeti ya se ne ade na nim so obi betu na ho na akotu na akokodi ade no.
Ya ayi no kura wo mu ne se. Supreme Court no so to da wo mu nso to gi wo mu.
Ai.
Ene wo mka sei, ade chini akoka sei. Ene wo mka sei.
Bi asem kura.
Ya kan wi. Mo to da mo public confidence no a. Esi nya wo mu. Political decisions no so ka mo.
Boma sem no na ba bi edada bia toti.
Ye nyina ye nyie ho. Me hunim se me ko wia ponche a se na ebekwa ama me. Me ko wia kokwa se na ebekwa ama me. Me ye politician na me wia de a se na ebekwa ama me.
Ken ko sa.
Na bianti se ayi speaker asem no a me ka so e corrupt no. Angel fo suro, angel mayimo afrim. Me anam kan. Speaker court bia ofa me menko. Angel kan.
Ai. More fire.
Na bianti ha me anam kan.
O pekura be kan bi.
Oh, me se me anam kan. Angel monka ho. Me anam kan. Me so e corrupt.
Sa pepepe.
Speaker Abamba be corrupt.
More fire.
Me na me repeat it. And me sure court bia e beko. Ya di asem.
Na honom na se hona evidence nso beba. Se kokotwa. Evidence beba.
Evidence e me bobo. Ono ani tape e bebo kura ko bedwane.
E da ho say pam.
Doc wanted.
Ted.
Do de ko ted.
Do.
So e corrupt. Me na meka.
Ya do.
Menen be ko afri ne ko bi so be wi speaker no.
Se wa ye de ye.
Ye twa so enye.
Dabi.
Nye yan twa so.
Kwajo.
Yeguso.
Nana.
Edzai.
Boko. Nyame adu me ho.
Ye angel afrim. Angel nkan.
Boko.
Me na mka ho.
More fire.
Ose.
I am so
Ketechiwate. E mabo ni a kire no. MPP ni Desmond wo ayi begro.
Kan yi wo ho a akasem bia mebiom. Ana wotena ase. Oyi ade no nwunwan. And the majority that said no. Then I will go to court for interpretation. And we go court. And now you can say court kasa, no do so kasa. Court kasa, no do so kasa. Yeah, aka 29 days. Yeah, timusa na business is yes o mo ye o nyina no. E be siegu. But wonim
Eno mo hihye nkonwa ni nyina wo. Say obi a be so chena right. E di mo hihye nkonwa ni nyina.
but wonim bibi. Enna MPP ko kan bibi so say. MPP so ko kan bibi say. Enna no
he determines the majority.
Business is yes o mo ye na nko mutimi nya development. Eno ma di ba o mo constituency no. Parliament aye basa. Nti o mo ntimi nya hwe.
Mo na mo
Eh NDC MP na ka we o.
Kama ndisi wa me.
Ana o ka nti wo ka no eh why fota. Ena ye ka say business is here. Eh say koso o nyina agi egu. Ena abamba be wotu ho ya. 29 days na ka ne beto aba no. Ye to aba ni wi a Parliament. O ma wi o madwuma. Na o ma wi o madwuma no. What next? O ma wi o madwuma no what next? Na che say abamba bi anka say wantimi awie na adwuma yi. Wantimi awie na adwuma yi. Nti onu mo na yeso otrans na odwen ho say what am I doing? Akasa de where e dialogue say onu akasa because beginning was say we share the leadership. So what happened? If you have met the leadership, no abekan, obeta bontika say leadership nankasa no. Nti ase anye adwuma ho. So what next?
There was no consensus.
Yes. Nti nanka yese wo twen a day. Nanka wo say wotimi san from mu bio. Me ye sure say anka mo call back no. Omo nyina betima atras no madwe ho. But omo pese omo say bibia nti. Ene ye nka na de ni say omo pa omo kotena ho. Omo kotena ho. Omo tena what say dey a ombewe.
Chama oga major to so.
asama on there. Me brofu kakra metino. There's no ambiguity. In black and white. In here, one man open say friend the leader of parliament ni afenyo mark. On the others are assembling yaba. Because on when yamba parliament in po bekasem we do court.
By the constitution man.
But wait for the event. They say me no kobobo Olympics the house of folk. Ye kobobo. Ye bobo Sunday. Next time I go to court to say referee the banompe. How do you know the referee? How do you know that GFA are going to mess up the match? How whatever it is. After the match, you know, I have a bono. Then you go.
I'm winning your football match.
Oh.
Winning your football match.
Okay, so when you
What you say? And then just come law na yenye common sense. Common sense, that's all. Bro, for the actual common sense.
Law cannot be common sense.
Oh, meaning I tried. Then I bro for the try.
There are people who believe that the law must be read in letters.
No,
the black and white. There are people who also believe that beyond the black and white, there is a spirit and motive behind the law.
When you see that grey matter, any ultima can obey my kind.
So what mischief does the law want to cure? That's what we want.
There's no mischief there. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mischief. Because this parliament has been running from when? 1994. 93. We have run this constitution. We have run this country. We live the constitution. Your behavior, whatever we do in this country, is the constitution that we have been living on it.
Right.
Adamibwa. Yes. So what is the problem? What is the problem? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm glad I'm back with. Time I call Parliament to 137 when independent. So the time that he declared that there's a majority, then somebody should have taken him to court. That was a mistake people didn't do. We should have taken him to court that he cannot declare majority, as he's saying today, that he doesn't declare majority. It's the parties who bring their numbers and then they come and sit down. That's what was saying yesterday. So yesterday I said, Kai, time I say MPP majority. Somebody should have taken him to court for interpretation. The same thing I can for interpretation. Who constitutes majority in parliament?
And this is Omoko court.
We can say.
I'm sorry. Speaker.
Proceed. Yeah, Mr. Speaker. It's all along, we have compromised the system. Now, today he's telling us that Parliament, you can decide to sit anywhere. Business can go. That's the interpretation. So you can sit anywhere. Chair. So once you're in the chamber, you can proceed with your business.
Isn't a convention that always the parliamentarians have said? It might not be a written law, but it's a convention.
It's a convention.
So the convention is not law, like you are telling me.
No, it's not.
And so you are telling me. So today we go to Parliament. I decide to go and sit at the speaker's right hand. I sit market.
Okay, you know me show almost standing orders and say come home baby. The seating arrangement.
But yesterday,
I have the standing orders.
But yesterday when I listened to him, he says that it is because of the Westminster system that they decided.
Yes, sir, Western system.
That's right. But since your person Okatakyie Afrifa said, it is the numbers in Parliament. Numbers let's accept that the 4 people are still in Parliament. Then the number is 137, one independent. So can you tell me who is the majority? You can't tell me. So there's no majority. So they should go and sit down, bring your Newman person, and then let's judge. If I say it's correct, I will accept it. If it's wrong, I will make my opinion. And then when we vote and we win, fine. Why are they saying that when you go to Parliament and you vote 137, then that's it's not acceptable. So let's go and come and convince everybody that Asama Momode by Mupe say Muma will be a friend tax heavy now or tax credit or whatever. Now you accept to say good. We are allowed to go through. Simplicity. No, nobody should go and argue about where you're right, where you're left, where you're better now.
That is,
No, that's all. As far as I'm concerned, MPP, if you want to run the government and nobody is stopping you, Yamba Parliament, before everybody, you go and meet as leadership and decide that this is what is your input. your more input. Let's go to Parliament, debate, and move on. Simple. Where you majority, where minority.
Honorable member of the year, Chairman Adebuka, thank you for your submission. You may resume your seat. Now, honorable member of the year, Movement for Change. You have the floor.
But don't know what I said that.
Allah.
I don't need to know.
I'm not
the speaker, but my colleague, have already spoken.
Please.
My colleague has already spoken.
He has my eyes. Catch him.
Yeah. Oh, the never make queen talk. Oh, so when you speak, I'm not. Speaker, I'm not. So may
I don't remember what can say. Please, you don't have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you, my
I said, what make I when cook, she cook the mabay, bread and butter.
Economic issue.
Me pacho, Jerry Bisa, woman say, CC.
And I have been now kind, you know.
Kusia Crete, yes, say.
I've been now kind for educational purpose. And you coach you call Bremai.
Oh, no. Speaker,
no. I almost say, I said, my coach you call Bremai there. I said, my and my year boat she a call Bremai. I said, my coach. If it's a Bremai, you see Asantian. It's the assembly of Butchia Kowana is some Cassia.
A bread and butter issue. And net maybe Kusia Crete, the average price is 75 dollars.
Okay, so man can answer.
What you say? Maybe. And Kofua sending me WhatsApp so muhiya mumu. Let me be actually here. But it is young Quarao. A man and my you are. Mohu dear and communia bibia. And Casebu Sebu the fracture. And Komukure your more ferry will trim.
So Messiros come.
Calma.
What you say?
Honorable Speaker, point of order.
No point of order, please proceed. Other member of movement, proceed.
And someone can say, there is the need, say, you better consider San Yomawi. Near Trini Ghana for him. Now, what could that baby say? Oh, launchy apps, now I launch way, now you wait, and you hurry. Na so bo trimu posa obeya dia boa Ghana maya e wo so tu wana mo e drum pempenso a we ought to be able to walk the talk he ye wala na shebo wo se wo ba obe create 3 million jobs okay techi my producer and project here dey be media man
these are projected for the number
3 NG 3 million jobs and na yiro ala na tnase and what creative upset Ghana for mebunu amuni adwumaye say industry for na say ye ka say omuni adwumaye a omuni nde bia adwuma no wo ana meboa omuni school bia ko say ye the app ya ba ye say upload your CV etoso na ye hunu say in civil engineers 20 omo sua tribo 30 omo ye mechanics 40 steel benders 10 ye de bekwa koma industry players Mum for Mojuma. Now, only motivation away. You see, both physical and non-physical benefits. And they say, so we are arguing, we are Jumoku, so be far and mebunu, ewa Jumomua. Fresh from the university, no more Martina Fiacho Munia Jumayana. They are buying the bay and they say, you be more tax incentives. And no, and yes, I would disconnect with you. Would send be red monum na a be would ye be in money be hiding. Aka won't so branches here too. Now would mean yes, fiscal benefits the free. Now would you remove would be one branch for say branch be a funny pa 5 or next branch now be 5 and I'm boy. These are realistic measures, practical solutions. These are solutions that can easily be assessed, analyzed to see whether or not it can be done. Yet, I'm not your boy. You would do just still picture. You would do your video. You would be mamia about the issue. Bring you also work near or ye. ebia no wo akyiri ho no oye oboa producer e ma ne ye the technical video
editing stories
or trust stories se wa meka e be ye die hu ebi kura na wo space ba kokura wo ho e ka no ho ebia na wo additional camera wo ho a unya still personal obetimi atwa still photos obetimi but ono so obi so wa bonche ono so these are good incentives. Yes, see, entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, if you are not person, you be doing person, you want to. How do we motivate these persons? Because we can't remember. You are minority companies. Minority companies, no. Our money, I can say, no one to compete. Into we can see a company can see now. Person we are buying you now. Ultimate bidding now winning. Faketwa Akorabia will be a company can craft butter. I say a Indian and occupy as if I did see Naso, and I just said I cannot. Nafana bra. Based on that, near Mawad, one now massa young company needs to be. No, so I then after so the unique banks. Yera Alan say, more 10% profit after tax. Special package, mood better. Now entrepreneurs mood your bomb on single digit interest rate. Dienti kasa oti Ghana ha business rate between 35 to 45%. What you doing what you say sikano na only obi a owa abrochi memu anase next country your neighbors here wa hire omoje single digit no motimi agya say sikano na mo dia compete.
Ana we in the nutshell
no enunti ni ehia say the parliament ni supreme court here omunyai na yentimi nkoto aba na isi so nye na adwuma yie ni enkoto abado ni yi sai this ni MPP for you free ho na yewura Alan Emra na sai adwuma na any the vision, the transformational vision odiegu GTP great transformational plan no obetimi implementing na Ghana ho atono. Okay tiki fa phone na hwe nipa dodo a nya ahomache wo sori ye o ma send you message so mo pe mumu o mo pisika to petro o mo pisika to kuku amomoma
MC ya Wilkinson to na am ko bisa.
Me say me TS ya Wilkinson. Say ya pongs ya e found say TV so. Wa ono awuni.
E bi na madu anka. E bi na madu anka na abre. Ndi sin ete bia meti bia mo bi adi. Nsuo. E madu. Say juma de wo ya e oka.
Wilkinson. Minister auto petrol.
Enso. Enso. Me say bi na madu anka. E na anka na abre. Na unim. Ye tell me ka point of order. Chama de ko he.
Minister Wilkinson we dia.
What am I there for? We ring it show hano. Yeah, powerful.
The last one.
Piggy figure.
Now ti ase there.
We dey baba ya ba. E fe je e trobe jam me kwanso.
Speaker. Hey, edi ya ka ho.
Many anu case be on na dia.
Odim. They tell me cause a point of order no. Na me go say na ya we ka say enne alancha matimba so be man krofo aye ejuma aye. Obi a ono no ye minister for.
Let's look at we afraid of Fabo was.
Na ala no okoda ben. Ala no okoda ben. Deputy ade no me so me de bibia se ni onkrofo ni sisi ya. Me de bibia se ni o mo sisi ya. Odim. Me in my office, in my own office, the whole Greater Accra. Me can say yes, labor office. And the app no I can okay. I hear that dance no more dream. Sir app no labor office ni yes. No go for no mutuo. Opa echa mo na mo mehwe. Encrofa as I say send you more applications no mo service. The ye di eduma. Na no wa beka we. Obi a wo ye trade minister for 8 good years no. Want me am for that idea no.
Comfortable no. For the beka ho. Oh, you be chechim. Say you be saba.
Yes. And no want me yes I normal way. Na oko meeting a who say oh MPP for no more my ye no. Wa pick it be fine, me no problem. But me say Greater Accra. You sit down no me municipality ho. Me say omo fan to so na mo so mo hwe. E dan yo yesi. Na omo team. Well. Ani na hwe na wo no.
Labor office ni.
Me na make a labor office. Yesi. Eti adini ya da. Nanu ya na kofa ba yo.
Ano mo mo.
No ti wona oye no oye. Nanu ya na kofa ba he. No ye di oye.
Labor office in me collective data.
Yes. na o ma sha simple da nya say afi no mba be correct you o mu kra de o mu say o mu wini a but ye ni ye wini a ti power ye wo power esi ye ti wo ye incumbent eno ma ye be ye no e ye nwanwa eno ma ye ne eno ma ye no e mu
akwa katete bro incumbent
yes ye catch you
incumbent
yes
what can say incumbent
me say incumbent
katete bro
asemna ye ka
Size 7
asemna ye ka no say ya nhwe ni ye na ye fi say na ye ne be ye de say ye wo power to me na ye wo sisi ano ye nka say ye be ye we anase ye nye we ye we ye kwa yenim no say ye kwa no whether they like it or not o say ye yi NDC ni MPP MF hona Alan mra Alan ba Alan de ye to aba ni wie pa me ye sure say na ya no ni nkrofo nyina on be san back to MPP because omusia ye ne nkomo omu ni edi an say oh aba ni de ye beto ama oni say maybe ye was see ye movement there say ye ko jam box no ni ye hwe na se ne no meko no na ya say me ye sure so beto ama MPP ono obeto ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia enye MPP per se
Okatakyie nanim
obeto ama no so Okatakyie nim onim so obeto ama
onim se service bi o make dan say me tan share me space nti yemfa ne say ewi abonti afa mani so a mo dane pepa no kra me san dane no
obeto na akwa yifa
mo dane no ma se hoko da so
na wonya una
na
me no wodi nkomo ya o kan no me
and obetimi akan the propaganda obetimi aye
minka
but nukura wo bile say
insema me no kan no na me kan
na say ba alaji me ne ko school
you invited the member for movement in but please proceed with 1 minute
okay so honorable member please keep quiet eti adwuma na ono no ka say omodi ba Dr. Mahmoud Baumia agina ho aka enoma obeye ama adwuma mbebu no obema omo adwuma as we speak the agenda 1111 nko ano manipa 1.6 million adwuma mo omo adwuma ye ka say ye wie if 15 for ko be won say commissions be starting e be commission those hospitals ni bi udu English ya say na no ko no hu ye si ni kama ye si ho udu kofodu ya ye enu nko a provide 1.6 million jobs enu nko a o ya dada o Dr. Mahmoud Baumia be the luckiest president oba ye ka say
that is no
say nyame adom na bibia to so a ye so ani ina the foreign month na adwuma o ma ye dada no enu no oba be pa ho ntoma no wa sha se dia ye adwuma bebie kwa ebu so wo mo kasa mo say na ye ba ye dada ye dada enti ye ma ye to aso no be away in the hospital no oba be manage no ye di man di for omo ntimi nye and na ukọ ye secondary schools no Okatakyie ma me kan che dormitories any lecture rooms are yesi e wo ho no NDC for to make akosi bi wo efuo na efuo mo de no nkofo hu se esi wo efuo wo de koprempe ko academy ko opoku wa ko all those schools na hwe dormitories are yesi wo ho eso so say the NDC for see no but ya yesi aduma no na ya ka so any communicators no moko a omunka
is it true say ye do mane bo ama eba ko ye kwa benya
oso wonko
e-blocks ni bi yes oso wonko
oso ope oso pa chibota enu kwa wana kase nyanu kwa odu ho no say school ni si abontin o say school esi abontin ito no wonko
school be na wo dey
ya ka abontin ya wo
remember you are done
no let me finish this
NDC member
no wait no
the speakers
I you have to wear your spectacles you have to wear your spectacles
Uni marshals wa hara. Uni marshals wa.
Marshals. Chawaka, please go ahead. NDC member, please go ahead.
I've got the speaker side. Speaker, I'm saying, as my mean weekend. Say my brother, economy.
That's NDC for the Oka. I was say community.
Macho, no member, please.
NDC for the Oka say the engine on trouble. Say community.
I say but your phone and the wife so. How many more requests that we need?
Kwasem.
Why that to?
I say come. Santini so say the come near the brand to abeti ajo mama.
Say Santini okay when the palace was Mahama, winning why we lose it.
A community and the bread. Near the Tutiano. It's Okatakyie Afrifa, this is also ban a community and the bread.
What come on, some
Santina and a car.
And the community oh. And then you can say community. No, because a community.
My name fancy or we are.
A community
has a member.
Okay, so what can say me?
Now, who's here? The son, or yeah, no can say on to the bossy.
And you're number one.
Yesterday, only yesterday, you see inflation 22.5%. And you come because a come now on it be come. This year, Okoton so ya, you be calculating 22.5% instead of 21%. And no, na man for. And yeah, I don't know one for what na bema 7.5 years. I think there was a Uko commission a hospital.
And I see yes here we.
Oh, we can see. They were to pay to
85.
We were to pay to twice, mommy. Double. We're feeling me tank, mommy. Well, what now? 29 days or after 24 days to elections. I think commission or hospital. Who are going to sleep inside? You know, doctors. When are you going to employ doctors, nurses, for them to man the facility?
December.
Oh, Minia. It's a someone who can do a friend political gimmick. Oh,
political gimmick.
One Democrats,
Republicans.
Almost Kamala said, oh, remember $25,000, remember the Mercati taxes. I'm going to almost a common adimino, and then original so there to Abba. And yeah, come a bedino after election. I didn't know from 4 years ago, or no business at Abba. The parliamentarians now in the Omoko Parliament, Omoko, we have only 29 days.
Is it 29 or 24?
24 days for Ghanaians to quote President Kufuor, President Kufuor. She was sitting. Obia be this year was me by Mr. Charlie Watte. A command me as me by Mr. Charlie.
Now Charlie Watte next year don't know. It is so big book. It is so big book. You boy dim papa.
What Charlie Watte? Since you should grab into me into. It
is so big book.
Oh, tell you. It's Charlie Watte for the dorsal. I mean, the custom. Charlie Watte for no. Your dorsal. I'm more trekeke. No more cut to a papa. I'm more sit name. I'm more the to a band. Because man, great 20 hospital, 33 hospital, basic school, NC, friends, what do you call it? Bush or whatever it is. The cost of the matter now, no, I sit now in my day. Your mom 7-8 years. You have one run economy so much. Says it's a former minister for finance. Or Ghana, or G loans are young watch. Now you are not. It's nowhere to be found, and that is that conformity. That is yes, that's the essence of politics. So you see, don't more here no. Since more disappear from the system. More Washington. No more Chile. More Chile or Washington.
Escape from Sobibo.
Escape from Sobibo. Intimu shaya mamu kase oh me papa me na to MPP over 30 years. Omo ho akire wonde no. Uko omo fi omo ni Ghana o. Omo abrochi, omo Chile.
Omo to abentia.
Achama adeko keken.
Oh,
former minister when you Washington baby and yes sanity when you Washington. Me ka say organ haya. Organ.
Oh, me land you me.
No, I'm what land?
Okay.
If you can go Washington, you land.
It's me forget about Ade Koso of Parliament. Nyina Enshabo say 7 December any tribia a bar na what sitting and MPP and MPP for 7.5 years now. how did you survive? Enoni asama ewo.
Enoni asama ho.
Okay. Ye wo bibia ye friend no collective responsibility.
Collective.
And ye wo individual responsibility. Now ekuo bia no it can be possible say collectively no they have failed, but individually accounting for their responsibilities or assignments you can see that individually some people stand out tall. Now doctor na yura ala no kan pipi about or the minister 6.5 years or so. I don't know how many years you want to give her.
For the account.
And I'm the account. See your boy free president Kufuor Penswa. Taylor for near interest for more municipality.
Now Osha Matadi
me if you work on us up Friday where a big deal nini Emma textiles and garment industry a big yabi pagina e fan to my prefer ni Alan Tremantin and a man about. Fast forward, and that's ministry appointments. And I make us so you individual ones or no the edition and son. Me pepper more ye and I may watch roll. You're President Akufo-Addo Apensu. You're Alan, not a buying sikau and come budget. Why yesika mano? 67 business resource centers built across the length and breadth of this nation.
Who did it?
You're Alan Kojuche Martin.
Oh, yeah,
because I am buying sika no the
hey.
Or call abontin or need rural enterprises projects. No call abontin no mukunya donor funds. Free and on the buy. So minister be a man ministerial appointment. A be a Kagana Kenti BBT. You're a lunch mantin at the AFCFT.
Don't deviate from where we are going.
Let me tell you why. Now Obia so yes, Alaji 33 or the 33 policies.
You are deviating.
But 10 MIA Alan Diana Mibubui. AFCFT Okatakyie putting the entire of Africa
interoperability
onto one on record Batobua. On record in 2009
drone medical
let us be realistic. As head of trade and designing the architectural face of AFCFTA and almost started some of the year he was a brain and you cry kind ya was half mouthful your grandfather and the general simply so kind you're President Akufo-Addo as well confirm his ass me about we you know time I know more pray say he found a secretariat in the Piro. Fortunately, God being so good in the design of man and destiny. Now, Osai, Minister for Trade and Industry, he lobbied. You wrote two for Akawansen. You wrote Rollins and San Union baby Akawansen. Alan single-handedly lobbied with the help of Impeniphobity, so two for any Rollins, money or more Makani at the Adi. And we brought the secretariat here in Accra. The very last one. Interoperability, yeah, okay. And you were Alaji Nadibayo. 2009, me patcho. What me landing? 2009. Me can supervisors are any empty and time on the mobile money buy ya. Oh, honey, machine to say. You buy you chip that near the chip for flashing, near synchronizing, near transfer, near the new system number, near Udibeshas no mobile money also. A balancing. And I'll be catching them say. I like it and then buy. Please.
Okay, oh, no, me you have you.
But me catch us Alan or not the region.
Somebody is next.
Are they? Oh, not the region.
Why?
Alan or not the region.
I'm moving on my fire. A bicycle, or no motive free. No, you can work as a cowboy. Was it? Wafa, a year car will fear hanging. I'm ranching my bow and hooking. Nana,
I don't know.
Movement for moment.
I know.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Move on to the limit.
That's what she had
on the knife. You have to say, what's the high?